hero. Welcome to the Autofire Power Hour. We're doing a Let's Play of the Genesis Classic. And I do mean classic. Cool Spot.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be doing a podcast about Virgin games, and it's going to be mainly focusing on what I like to call as the Big Four. They're all Genesis games. This one of the Big Four, though, I have a I'm going to go throw it on easy because I'm an old man.
You totally should, because we'll see way more of this game if you do.
Yes. But yeah, Cool Spot, I love this game. And the character, oddly enough, I don't know why, but when I was a kid, I loved Cool Spot, and it's weird because I never liked 7-Up.
So
not my favorite drink.
I want to point out, like, as you sort of watch this game, the animation in this game is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the whole game is absolutely gorgeous.
So let's just a little bit about Cool Spot, the character.
Yes,
so
please.
I totally relate with you. Like he's like this lost character,
like the
from
Noid,
the 90s,
right? The Noid, the Caesars, Little Caesars guy.
But even better than the Noid, I think, and I'll explain why.
Please do. Please explain that one.
Yeah, I think he personifies the 90s a little bit better.
Right.
And so nowadays Coke and Pepsi kind of rule in the soda market.
Of course, the ever competitive soft drink category.
Yeah, but I feel like there were some contenders back in the day, and 7-Up was one of them.
7-Up was hugely one of them.
Mountain Dew, is still a major.
So, and I think where you're heading with this, and that's something I want to talk about, is the mascot of Cool Spot really did wonders for 7-Up and made 7-Up like a cool soda.
Yeah.
And Coke didn't have...
I don't think 7-Up has ever recovered from the fall of their character being
also,
relatable.
I don't think 7-Up has ever recovered from the fact that it tastes like throwing up. But that's just my opinion of the beverage.
But apparently both of our moms made us drink 7-Up and eat pretzels while we had the flu.
Exactly. But Cool Spot, so I used to draw him on everything because it was just a circle with sunglasses with a tiny little circle off center to be the mouth. So like I had there's a
very, very easy to draw.
I to this day have a copy of James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing for the Genesis, and if you take the insert out and turn it around, you'll see the giant Cool Spot mural that I drew on the back of my fucking James Buster Douglas insert.
That's awesome. I for sure have left Cool Spot.
Cool points.
No, actually, I think you only need 30 on easy.
Really?
Yeah.
So I should be able to shoot the
you should
lock?
be able to just knock it off.
Oh, you're right. So right there are the listen to that pumping soundtrack. That's work done by none other than the original rock star of the video game industry, Tommy Tallarico, which we will talk much more about in the podcast. Just barely.
Did you get it?
I did not. The bonus level in this game is so much fun, and the music on it is awesome.
The bonus level is cool, and just the parallax scrolling in this game is awesome.
Yeah.
The backgrounds are really well done. Everything's really high quality. There's a lot of really cool background effects, like you just saw that with the bubbles in the background.
And this game has
kind of a rare thing on the Genesis.
This game has no business having the amount of polish that it has. It's a fucking licensed game, and it's a soda license, no less. It makes no sense, but here we are.
Yeah, I think folks are spoiled because there's a lot of really good licensed games these days.
Well, right? I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna probably think
Batman, Arkham.
Okay, but the Arkham games are good. I'll give you Arkham.
Okay. For all the shit I talk on Battlefront, I think there needs to be way more content for less money. But that's a really good Star Wars game.
I would say this, Ray. I'm
sure there's others.
I would say that the ratio is more or less the same now as it was then.
Fair enough.
Like, you really do have a small number of high-quality licensed shit that comes out.
What was the DC fighting game?
The Mortal Kombat one?
Yeah.
DC, Injustice.
Injustice.
The sequel's just about to come out.
Like, which would be a great game if I knew anything about DC characters.
It is. I don't know anything about DC characters besides Batman, and those Injustice games are excellent.
Yeah, they're
super
good.
fun.
Yeah, for sure.
So
look how dramatic.
The quick little anecdotal story about Cool Spot. So the year that this game came out, I had a deal with my parents that if I got straight A's on my report card, they would buy me a game. And so I did. I got my straight A's. And
is this the story of the only time? The only time.
I wish.
The only time I got straight A's is.
I wish school wasn't super fucking easy for me. Anyway, but so anyway, I'm at the Kmart, with report card in hand with my mom, and I'm having I was really, really indecisive when I was a little kid, especially when it came to matters of buying stuff.
Yeah.
So I would keep my parents at a store for way longer than I'm sure they cared to be. But this was an instance of that where I just couldn't, pick the one game that I was gonna get, and it was between this game, the original Echo the Dolphin, which I hadn't owned at the time, and probably one more game. But this was in first place the entire time. But I remember. It's hard to talk and play Cool Spot at the same time, but anyway, so we're there for a really long time, and the employee, who was a shitty 18-year-old kid at the time, was clearly tired of me, so he spoke up about it to my mom and was just all Jesus, lady, let's get the show on the road. And my mom just cut a promo on this kid.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was all my son earned whatever game he wants, and he can take as much time as he wants to find it out.
Good for your mom.
Well, but the best part is I know my mom was as annoyed, if not more so, than that kid. But the fact that she wasn't gonna let some townie talk down to her smart kid.
That's awesome.
That's
a good story.
So the thing, we always say that. You ever notice that? We always say so the thing about this. That's just a fucking annoying little habit that we'll try to break. But so in terms of the visuals of this game, one of the things that's cool, I just did it right there, is the perspective. So Cool Spot is a tiny little dude, and you'll go throughout levels where there's another level that I probably won't get to, where you're playing with in a kid's playroom. So there's all these giant toys that are bigger than you. There's another one where I think you're in a bathtub, and there's rubber duckies and stuff that appear to be giant.
Yeah. Yeah, the bathtub. There's for sure a bathtub level. So the one thing to notice, which
there you go. One thing. Yes. that's what we do.
Okay. Multiple things to notice about this game are this was part of a big marketing campaign, right? So Cool Start started as a commercial.
Yeah.
Where a Cool Spot crawled off of no one was looking.
The dot, the red dot on a 7-Up packaging.
And popped off, and he's this cool guy, and
he's obviously cool. He wears sunglasses inside.
He does something cool,
right?
And the point of the commercial is that if you drink 7-Up, you're probably cooler than most people.
Right.
I think that's a subliminal. It doesn't matter. It was a complete marketing campaign. This game was one of those. One aspect of it.
Yeah, you're playing a high quality platformer, but really you're just being advertised to, and that's obviously what licensed games like this are. There's one of them that we're going to talk about on the podcast is a McDonald's game, and there have been multiple McDonald's games over the years, which is just kind of funny to think about. Like McDonald's needs the fucking help to spread the word about their boutique restaurants.
When you're making all those burger profits.
Yeah. But yeah, in the 16-bit era, there's there's several Chester Cheetah games. The Cheetos leopard or cheetah, whatever it is.
Yeah, there was that guy too. That's another lost. Well, I think they've tried to revive him a few times. Yeah,
I think they also tried with Cool Spot, not anytime recently. But,
really?
I feel like I've seen Cool Spot within the last 15 years. I could be totally wrong. Okay. Just looking at old drawings that I've done.
Well, but I guess what I was trying to say is I think it was a well executed plan on the whoever was hired to do 7-Up's marketing, because it was a complete plan.
Oh, it's huge.
And everything they did was quality. That was some of the first I don't know if it was CG or
no,
or
it was
not.
it was stop motion.
Stop motion. Yeah, but it was it was super well done.
Yeah, and they're memorable.
Everything was high quality.
What's funny too is like the other major clear soda company, Sprite, like they had their own mascot too, Fido Dido.
Okay.
And Fido Dido had a Genesis game, but it was finished. It just never came out. It's not anywhere as nearly as good as Cool Spot. But what can you expect? It's Sprite. It's another not good tasting clear soda.
7-Up soda.
Ray, I just don't care for them. I don't care for the clear sodas. It all tastes like barf to me.
Yeah.
So again, like talking
I
about
thought
scale,
about
like we're inside of what appears to be like the innards of a wall, and so Cool Spot is about the same size as these pajamaed mice here.
Well, the opening screen was you surfing in on a 7-Up bottle.
Right.
Landing on a beach. Going through the beach.
Look at this plumbing.
Landing on a dock. Okay. Going through the sand of the beach, landing on a dock. Now you're inside some sort of wall, going into some sort of building. So what's the next level? The next level's got to be inside the building. It looks like there's actual.
I think the next level is that
level progression.
That next level is the water one. That's like you're on a like it's either a kiddie pool or a bathtub that you're in.
Okay.
Yeah, the levels all have like this labyrinthine. It's almost obtuse, like the way to go through the levels. I'm kind of just going from memory because I have played this game many times.
So going back to sort of the marketing campaign, because if I remember the commercials right, like the Cool Spot would sort of peel off the bottle.
Yes, and he would do it when no one was looking.
When no one was looking, and he would do something, and like no one would know how that happened.
Right.
So
like, who fucked my wife?
So check
Cool
out
Spot.
Cool Spot. Wily character. So he's so here's a bit of the story. This is the bad guy. This is the person you're working.
The main villain of the game.
For years, Wild Wicked Will has been trying to capture a real life Spot to prove to the world that they really do exist. So like I can just imagine some marketing guy from 7-Up going like, okay guys, we need you to make this game. This is the story. This is how it fits into our campaign. And then having them make it. But I'm going to tell you, this is going to blow your mind.
I'm ready to be blown, Ray.
So inside the manual, and it's not well advertised. You got to kind of read through this thing. But cool. There's a subject, a paragraph or a section of it called Cool Prize.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just read this directly to you.
Please do.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot the cool prize. If you manage to get all the cool letters while playing the game on the difficult setting without swapping any of the cool letters for a continue, and finish the game releasing all of your Spot friends, you can receive a cool prize. Here's what you have to do. Play the game on the difficulty setting. Collect all the cool letters uncola from the bonus game. Finish the game without having to swap any of the letters for continues. Take a picture of the special secret screen that will be shown at the end of the game. And, number 5, mail the picture along with a piece of paper with your name, address, city, state, and zip code to the following address. Virgin Games Inc. Attention, Cool Spot Uncoola Game, 18061 Fitch Avenue, Irvine, California, 92714.
So I'm gonna reverse blow your mind. I did all of these things when I was
Are
a
you
kid.
serious?
I absolutely did. I mailed. I played this game so much. I got to the point where I could do all those requirements. I took a picture of my screen, mailed it away for my cool prize, and got not a fucking peep from those people.
Are you
Not
dead
a
serious?
peep. I swear to God, I did.
I'm so surprised, like, because I
think what
I
it
read
was-
this and I'm like, oh my god.
I
Like,
think what it was it was like this. Yeah, see, look, you're in a kiddie pool now. I think
Yeah.
it was like a contest that someone may had won, but when I got Cool Spot, like it had already been finished, so they didn't respond to me or anything. But yeah, no, I absolutely did that. I wish I still had the picture from the screen.
wow, that you just blew my mind.
Oh yeah, pal.
I failed.
Hey man,
So
we didn't have a lot of other things to do back then.
just so you know, Brian, you should have received your cool prize within 6 to 8 weeks of receipt of your picture
Lies,
and
lies,
address.
lies. They owe me. Virgin, do you hear me, Richard
Oh, here
Branson?
you go,
billionaire?
here you go.
You owe me a cool prize.
This is why. Requests must be received by December 31st, 1993.
Okay. I don't remember the exact time frame of when I did that, but I think that would explain why I never got a peep.
I wonder if they have them. So it says all requests are property of Virgin Games and will not be returned.
Yeah, I mean they're building up their archives of little kids' dreams being shattered. That's what's gonna get Virgin to space, you know. The rockets are fueled on my hard work.
I also like this. Winner agrees to allow his/her name and likeness thereof for advertising and promotion of this
Sorry?
competition without compensation. All state and federal taxes are responsible for the winners.
I want to just point this out quickly. So
Yes.
what we see right here is what is commonly referred to as a blind jump. Where if you've played this if this is your first time playing this, you have no idea where to go. I mean, you can kind of scroll. You can jump off this duck and kind of see ahead. Maybe if I can do it. Oh, there it is. There's that tiny little thing I need to jump to. So you can chalk that up in the design flaw category. Here's another one. Anyway, I don't know. I just have such a I always die with this frog. I have such a soft spot for Cool Spot, the character in this game. But for me, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a podcast on the big four Virgin games for the Genesis. Boom! I made it.
Wow, that was impressive.
So let me go this way. The handy 7-Up hands do a good job of directing you to where you need to go. So yeah, there's a ton of verticality in all of the levels, which is cool. Multi-scroll was like a big selling point of this game.
So,
oh, look at how sad he is. I've made Cool Spot so sad. And I have no continues since I didn't get to the bonus level.
but this game's really, really good. And there's a lot of levels. All of them are totally different graphically.
Yeah.
And all of them add new elements. Like you don't start with the bubbles. You eventually get them,
Right.
and then they start showing up in all the levels. And the manual is super, super cool. There's basically sketch art of all the animation in the game.
Right.
So you can kind of look for those animations.
I love that they call the buttons triggers.
Oh yeah.
Make sure my triggers are all lined up. So anyway, that's Cool Spot. We're going to be coming back with a podcast talking about Virgin Interactive and specifically the crown jewels of the Genesis output, in my opinion. And I don't know if that's yours, but maybe we can get into a little bit of debate and volley on that one. But for now, we will Cool Spot you later, and I know what I'm going to do right now, and that's go tag Cool Spots on every street sign I find on my way home under the cover of night. So thanks for listening, and tune in next time.